Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome to another Sleep to Islam video where I read the English translations of surahs in the Quran. Inshallah, in this video I will be finishing Surah Al-Shuara part 2. So let's just get started. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The people of Noah also rejected the Rasuls. Remember when their brother Noah asked them, "Have you no fear of Allah? Rest assured that I am trustworthy Rasul of Allah towards you. So fear Allah and obey me. I do not ask you for any reward for my services, for my reward will be given by the Rabb of the worlds. So fear Allah and obey me." They replied, "Should we believe in you, whereas your followers are but the lowest of the low?" He said, "I have no knowledge as to what they have been doing. Their actions, their accounts, rather, is the concern of my Rabb. If you could use your common sense, I am not going to drive away any believer. I am nothing but a plain warner." They said, "O Noah, if you do not stop, you shall be stoned to death." Noah prayed, "O my Rabb, my people have denied me. Decide the case between me and them openly. Deliver me from the believers who are with me." So we granted his prayer, delivered him and those with him in the laden ark, and drowned the rest in the flood. Surely in this story there is a great lesson, but most of these people do not learn a lesson and become believers. Surely your Rabb is the one who is almighty, the most merciful. The people of Ad too disbelieved the Rasuls. Remember when their brother Hud asked them, "Have you no fear of Allah? Rest assured that I am a trustworthy Rasul of Allah towards you. So fear Allah and obey me. I do not ask you any reward for my services, for my reward will be given by the Rabb of the worlds. Are you erecting a monument on every high place for fun? Are you building strong fortresses as if you are going to live here forever? Wherever you lay your hands on anyone, you act like cruel tyrants. Have fear of Allah and obey me. Fear the one who has given you all the things that you know. He has given you flocks and children, gardens and fountains. Truly I fear for you the torment of a dreadful day." They replied, "It is the same to us whether you preach to us or you are not one of the preachers. This is nothing but the custom of the former people, and we are not going to be punished." So they disbelieved him, and we utterly destroyed them. Surely in this story there is a great lesson, but most of these people do not learn a lesson and become believers. Surely your Rabb is the one who is the Almighty, the most merciful. The people of Thamud also disbelieved the Rasuls. Remember when their brother Saleh asked them, "Have you no fear of Allah? Rest assured that I am a trustworthy Rasul of Allah towards you. So fear Allah and obey me. I do not ask you for any reward for my services, for my reward will be given by the Rabb of the worlds. Will you be left in peace to enjoy all that you have here forever? Gardens and fountains, crops and palm trees, laden with juicy fruit, carving your dwellings in the mountains and leading a happy life. Have fear of Allah and obey me. Do not follow the bidding of the extravagant, who create corruption in the land and reform I said, well, here is the she-camel, the sign that you asked for. She shall have her share of waters, you all have yours, each drinking on an alternate appointed day. Do not touch her with evil, lest the punishment of a dreadful day may overtake you. Yet they hamstrung her and then became full of regrets, so the punishment overtook them. Surely in this story there is a great lesson, but most of these people do not learn a lesson and become believers. Surely your Rabb is the one who is the Almighty, the most merciful. The people of Lord also disbelieved the Rasuls. Remember when their brother Lord asked them, have you no fear of Allah? Rest assured that I am a trustworthy Rasul of Allah towards you. So fear Allah and obey me. I do not ask you for any reward for my services, but my reward will be given by the Rabb of the worlds. Will you fornicate with males from among the creatures of the world, and leave those whom your Rabb has created for you to be your mates? Nay, you are people who have transgressed all limits. They replied, if you do not stop, O Lord, you shall become one of the expelled. Lord said, I am certainly one of those who abhor your actions. O my Rabb, deliver me and my family from their wicked deeds. So we delivered him and then all his family, except an old woman who was left among those who remained behind. Then we utterly destroyed the rest. We rained down on them the rain of brimstones, and evil was the rain which fell on those who were forewarned. Surely in this story there is a great lesson, but most of these people do not learn a lesson and become believers. Surely your Rabb is the one who is the Almighty, the most merciful. The people of Ager also disbelieved the Rasuls. Remember when Shuaib asked them, have you no fear of Allah? Rest assured that I am a trustworthy Rasul of Allah towards you, so fear Allah and obey me. I do not ask you for any reward for my services, for my reward will be given by the Rabb of the worlds. Give full measure, and be not of those who cause losses to others by fraud. Weigh with even scales, and do not cheat your fellow men of what is rightfully theirs, nor spread evil in the land. Fear him who has created you and the generations before you. They replied, you are surely one of those who are bewitched. You are no more than a human being like us, and we think that you are lying. Let a fragment fall out of the sky on us if you are telling the truth. Shuaib said, my Rabb has full knowledge of all your actions, so they disbelieved him, and the torment of the day of shadow, dark clouds carrying a last scourge, seized them, and indeed it was a torment of an extremely dreadful day. Surely in this story there is a great lesson, but most of these people do not learn a lesson and become believers. Surely your Rabb is the one who is the Almighty, the most merciful. Surely this Quran is a revelation from the Rabb of the worlds. The trustworthy spirit, Angel Gabriel, brought it down upon your heart, so that you may become one of those who are appointed by Allah to warn the people in a plain Arabic language. This fact was foretold in the scriptures of the former people. Is it not sufficient proof for the people that the learned men of the children of Israel knew about it? Even so that if we had revealed it to a non-Arab and he had recited it to them in fluent Arabic, they would still not have believed in it. We have thus caused unbelief in the hearts of the criminals. They are not going to believe in it until they see the painful scourge, which in their heedlessness will come to them suddenly. Then they will ask, can we be given some respite? Do they wish to hurry on? Our scourge just disobey, tell them, I am not accountable for what you do. Put your trust in the Almighty, the Merciful, who observes you when you get up and your movement among those who prostrate themselves in worship. He is one who is all-hearing, all-knowing. Shall I tell you, O people on whom the shaitans descend? They descend on every slandering sinner, those who pass on what is heard, and most of them are liars, and the poets are followed by those who go astray. Do you not see how they wander in every valley, and they say what they do not do? However, an exception is made for those poets who believe, do good deeds, engage much in the resemblance of Allah, and defend themselves